Discord. Discord, hello. There you are. Stream. Put that open. Oh, I want. What is it? I have so many fucking tabs. How do I keep losing it? There it is. Okay. Fucking ADHD. No, it's not ADHD. It's just not paying attention. Channel. Oop. Analytics. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, let's set up. I blue skied. I don't know what it's called. I'm bluing.
I trust this will.
Oh, you know, I forgot to set my audio a specific way. Sound settings, there we go. Now I can hear. Let's save. Okay, so if I remember correctly, last time... We're pretty much at like the very end of the first dungeon.
Please, if you can help. Incredulous.
We had just gone through all the text logs and everything. I think there's no major events happening for a few days. Yeah, nothing for the Necromancer. That's the only one that's like actually timed. I need to challenge at least the Archmage. I should study the Gunner. I don't have the Gunner. I don't know who has it, so I'm not gonna bother. Bullish Embargo. Wait. Oh, they're saying, is that the travel time? Okay, yeah. I could try doing that again. I'm definitely much better equipped just in terms of classes, having the fighter. And we're closer level. Like, instead of just, what is it, I think I was level 10 when I tried doing that. But it's still very, not good. Like, I'm about the same level as the goblins, but I don't think it's worthwhile. Thank you, shoulder the building, cap. Oh yeah, we already said that. Can I see. Can I not hang out with you? Or is that only after this first one?
I got it.
What's happened?
Maybe it's only the evening I can hang out with them. So I'm actually gonna go do. I think I'll spend the next 3 days just interacting, raising stats.
You're not getting off the hook for that.
Because I don't think there's anything like really important happening. Oh wait. Oh, Calamity, end of morning period, day of Calamity. Yeah, there's nothing big until shopping day. So I'll just hang out, build up my stats, and then Idle's day, I'll see if there's any good equipment to buy, and then go to the dungeon. Who do I want to hang out with?
You're not getting off the hook for that.
Right now.
What have other people done? Most people go to the dungeon. Oh no, how do you spend time with the supporters? Because all Hulkenberg wants to do is go to the dungeon. Talked with a pagan, activist, heard a story from long ago, helped out the hushed honeybee. You know, I think I'm gonna do the honeybee. Just because that builds up tolerance, and I feel like that might be a useful stat. I don't know, tolerance or wisdom. But I already have wisdom level
What's
2.
happened?
Please, if you can help.
Oh, I can only do that in the evening. Damn. Okay, the other tolerance I can get is from this dude.
So, we meet.
What do you think?
I see.
I'll detail more of the faith we believe in.
Long ago.
God messengers ruled over existence. When they perished, they conferred a holy relic unto the world. This holy relic exists to this day and has been passed down for generations within our tribe as a divine object that represents God himself. We believe that only they who wield the divine relic, the instrument of God, can truly receive the authentic teachings. One of our teachings tells us to devote our entire being to what we hold most dear. Even now, it's the core tenet our priestesses strive to embody.
All right.
I feel like tolerance is one more event, and that should be level 2.
Pleased to hear it.
I believe I've told you all I can, but we Mustari live all over, hiding out in various places. If you're interested, you might try lending an ear to those other Mustari. So does that mean he's not there anymore? Actually, that's kind of cool if there's a limit, or you can actually burn through all the dialogue of someone.
Please, if you can help.
Okay, but before hanging out with her, can I hang out with my homies? I'm more familiar with the city than you, so feel free to ask me
What's
anything.
happened?
That reminds me.
There's anyone for you to talk to right now? Oh, I can
That
ask her.
reminds me.
Town
Do
activities.
you know?
I hear there's a wandering student near the front of the Grand Cathedral who's traveling the country. He's a bit haughty despite living on the road. Okay. Oh, you're still there.
Humans.
What's it all got to do with us?
Fool. Close your eye.
That's how it's gonna be, is it?
Oh.
What to do, what to do.
Tells you how bad things have gotten. Sitting green recruits with no real experience to handle it, just feeding more meat into the grinder.
What is it?
That's how it's gonna be, is it?
Close your eye. Oh, damn.
That doesn't look good.
Hey!
Hate to tell you, but he's got nothing worth. Oh wow, that's.
You are.
Hit by this before? Just look at him. Of course he's not alright. Somebody moves him along during the day, but comes at night, he's always around these parts moaning like a ghoul. That's not normal. Very weird.
The Grand Cathedral, why?
Let's not.
This isn't the Silent Hill 2? No.
What's happened?
I'm holding off on buying that because, I don't know, I don't want to spend $70 on a new game. I don't want to spend $70 on a new game of an old game, if you know what I mean. It seems really counterintuitive.
But there yet
Besides, I already know the story of Silent Hill 2. This one, I have no idea. Also, how you doing, Binster?
You're not getting off the hook for that.
Been a hot sec since I've seen you. I could have sworn I read somewhere that there was a golden beetle here.
stop that at once.
That damn
What's happened?
That damn Louise.
This I cannot fathom.
Don't think there's anything I can actually do.
All right then.
Nothing new there, nothing new. You know what? Actually, no, I can buy the meat.
Ridiculous.
Why, you little...
I'm just incredulous.
Hang on a minute, you.
Hang on a minute.
Just might not be worth a whit.
I can hardly believe
there.
such a thing.
Hanging around the honeybean lately, one of his friends. Or 4 for 500. Oh, what a bargain.
Can we
Yes.
talk?
Thanks. I can hardly believe such
If I don't know, no,
Just might not
I've played through and watched so many speedruns of the original
Closer, eh?
version of it. I'm guessing they haven't changed. Like, I can't imagine they would change the story for it. It's probably like
just might not be worth
the RE4 remake or RE. Actually, no, I'd assume RE4 remake, to where it's more or less the same, but like minor tweaks here or there.
Is this it?
I do plan on playing it at some point, but I don't know. I'm either gonna wait for it to be on sale or once I clear through a bit more of my library. Like right now, I just want to focus on this game because I'm actually super vibing with it, and Trapped because that's kind of my favorite game to speedrun right now. The only game I actually speedrun right now.
The Grand Cathedral.
I thought this guy said he had nothing else to talk about. Actually, no, we're gonna hang with Fabiana
Now, how did I?
because she needs help in the kitchen.
What's happened?
Please, I'm just.
Okay,
here to
yeah.
help.
Yeah.
Like for the most part, I don't know how. I got super lucky, and I've just not seen really any videos of it or gameplay of it. Like it's very weird. It seems like I don't have any of that on my feeds at all. But I have seen like the only thing I have seen of it was the one mod that removes all the fog, so it's like unsilence your hill, that kind of shit. The game does look fucking beautiful. Like, the amount of graphic advancement compared to the original. Like, that's the funny thing. The only reason it was so foggy in the original game was because they were trying to reduce processing power, but now there's so much processing power in the consoles and everything that it's just insane the amount of detail. So, I'm excited to play it once I actually get it. I want to do red grass.
You're a big help.
Next up is...
No problem, Fabiana taught us all the ins and outs of the recipe.
Oh, right!
How about we make a few tweaks to the dish while we're at it? Do we really want to fuck with her hometown's recipe? You know what? We can let Gallica do it. We let Gallica do it, and then if it's terrible, we can blame it on her.
So that means...
Let's go big then. Some milk, some fruit peel for the citrus zest, some fish eyes. Ugh. Poured our hearts into it. I can't my finger why, but the dish smells particularly repugnant.
Kinda
It's
weird.
the fish eyes. Helping out didn't go very well, but I feel like my tolerance improved a little.
Now
I
then,
became less racist. Yay. Oh my gosh, I'm now open-minded.
Tolerance.
Oh, is it your first time? Then yeah, that's probably an amazing experience. Like, unironically, that's one thing I kind of wish I was able... Actually, I don't know. It's hard to say for some of the games that have, like, remakes coming out now. Like, I can definitely see an argument as to why, it'd be awesome to have RE4 Remake as your first experience with Resident Evil 4. But the original Resident Evil 4 was also fucking amazing.
Time marches on, and the age of the
I will
new
say,
king
I don't
draws
know.
nearer.
It's kind of weird how it goes back and forth like that. I think the only remake I've ever played that I kind of wish I had played the original version of first was Resident Evil 3. Because I played the RE3 remake, and don't get me wrong, it's not a bad game. It's just
What's happened?
it's so drastically different from every other Resident Evil game, and in all honesty, I don't really like it. I like the original RE3 so much more. It's just so... I don't know. They took out so many of the cool bosses in that game that really made it unique. Oh wait, I wanna see.
Reminds me.
I can't talk to anyone? Really? How do I talk to my... Oh, do I have to clear out the dungeon first? Lame.
What to do, what to do.
Whatever will I do?
Actually, I will say, especially with all the remakes and re-releases of everything right now, I've actually really enjoyed just going through and playing on my PS2.
What's the world colours?
Like, there are so many fucking hidden gems I've found over the last few months, and it's just amazing. Like, I would say these games are probably worthy of getting a remake or a remaster or something, or just like even playing them from the original or emulating them. Because what is it? I played Nano Breaker, which has horrible, horrible voice acting, but it has such cool fucking animated cinematics, and it's also just like, I don't know, it's so memey. The voice acting is so bad that it's funny. Because the dialogue is so incredibly flat. Or Trapped. Like, Trapped is just a really unique experience. I can't imagine any other game I've played where you don't have an attack of your own, but you have to constantly dodge and avoid enemies while setting up traps for them. The lack of worm? Yeah, the lack of worm was the biggest disappointment.
What do you want to do?
My thanks.
That's the biggest disappointment, but also just, I don't know, it was way too action-y, I guess, is a good way to put it. Like, the fact that you had the fucking combat dodge to do instant counterattack was a weird, weird addition, I feel. Especially with, it's technically an EX weapon, or like, unlockable. But what was the, like, fire knife or something you could get? It was just, it was silly. It was, I don't know. I will say, though, they did a really good job with, like, respecting the characters and bringing back Carlos and everything. Like, Carlos was so fucking cool in the remake. And they did a great job with, Jill also. No, it was Claire. Wait. Oh no, my brain. Oh no, my Resident Evil lore. RE3. It was Jill, wasn't it? Why am I forgetting? Oh my god, I'm booming. Yeah, it's Jill. I was right the first time. I was like, wait, was it Jill? Was it Claire? No, it's Jill. Okay. Bloodborne door. You know what? That's fair. I think that's the fairest dodge you can have in those kind of horror games. Because adding in perfect dodge is weird. Especially in a horror game. Because if you do that, I don't know. Like, the one really cool thing I feel about Resident Evil that really separated it from most other horror games was it's scary, but you're able to fight back. But the perfect dodge mechanic really made it more like RE5 or RE6, where it's just way more action combat focused rather than horror focused. Like, RE4 has that perfect medium of, it has its scary parts, but there's a lot of fighting, but you can still get overwhelmed with like a horde of enemies. It's good. But, Silent Hill 2 is also not really super like, that was a cool thing about Silent Hill 2, originally, was, there wasn't a lot of combat to it. It really was more of just, you wanted to avoid combat as much as you could. You could fight, and you could use weapons, but like, your weapons would break, or you'd run out of ammo in your handgun, and you had way more limited ammo.
That's awful.
You knew right away it was the same fairy. Again, I'm not going to help you this time, said the fairy. realized the fairy was mistaking him for his grandfather. My family had to leave that village when my grandfather grew up, so I'm sure you can appreciate how amused I am to find a fairy here in Grand Trad. Yeah, no, that's good. That's really good to hear.
Well then.
Oh, memorandum. Fairies' lives. Fairies do not have a fixed lifespan. It is determined by their strength of will to accomplish something, such as a goal or a mission, and as such, fairies can live over 100 years. Conversely, a loss of motivation can cause even young fairies to enter a lethargy not unlike sleep, and they eventually fade away. The longer a fairy lives with intent and purpose, the more prominent their intelligence and self-awareness becomes. This change can lead to personality gaps as large as those between an adult and a child, occurring over a relatively short span of time. Neat.
Really?
What's happened?
That reminds me.
Well, can I hang out with anyone? No, I can't. So why do you mention that?
I think.
Yeah, I can raise my tolerance, but I want to get my imagination up.
What is it? Ridiculous. Humans.
Actually, one thing I will say is I've grown to really appreciate more unique combat systems. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the classic, like, okay, this game is actually a perfect example of that. Because it takes all the good parts of every single Persona SMT game and combines them. So with, particularly like Persona 5, you had the quick combat where you could like sneak up on enemies and kill them quickly. Or, like most traditional RPGs, it has the good turn-based combat. But this game does a much better job in terms of just, hey, there's overworld combat. If you're stronger than the enemy and you sneak up on them, it's a lot more quicker pace with the easy kill enemies. And the turn-based combat, they added in a retry feature so that even if you fail in the fight, you can restart from the beginning and you don't have to like travel all the way back through the labyrinth or deal with, oh, this what, like, or like, whenever you waste a turn, the first turn or something, trying out status effects on a boss, it feels terrible. So the fact that you can just try out the stat effects and go like, okay, this doesn't work, I'm not going to win this fight because I wasted a turn or two, I'm just going to reset. I feel like that's a really good mechanic they've added.
What do you want to do?
The story about his ancestors and a fairy. Wait, what did he say? I didn't read that. I'm glad we meet again. I told you the whole story about the fairy, but if you'd like to hear it again...
What do you want to do?
No, I want new stuff. I want new lore.
What is it?
Oh, you know what? Let's go just enjoy the city. Watch the nightlife.
Something up?
Getting off the hook for that.
Oh. Okay.
Just goes to show how much the city revolves around the syncretism. Makes you uncomfortable, huh? I mean, I get having a healthy respect for faith, but I also don't think faith should be used as a political weapon. But it was, and now the city is in chaos.
All right.
Ooh, actually, Finster, that reminds me.
Time marches on.
Are you,
The age of the new king draws
do you have a
near.
blue sky, or are you moving off Twitter? Like, I don't know how online you are right now, but, God, Twitter is on fucking fire. Because Elon doesn't know how not to be an idiot, is the nicest way to put it. Like, I was already planning on deleting my Twitter account after the election, like maybe a week or two after, or just removing all my stuff on it and using my Twitter only to check like news articles, because Twitter does get some news articles dropped on it, but God, it's it's turned into an actual cesspool. Like, I can't fathom the logic behind making it be where blocked people can still look at and interact with your stuff in any context. Like, that's the main reason for blocking someone, is you don't want them to interact with you, you don't want to interact with them. It's so fucking stupid. And then the AI generative shit, it's cringe. Insta-killing enemies in the overworld? You have Facebook and it was 8 years? You know what? Based. You are living your best life if you're doing that. I've tried stepping away from social media a fair bit, but especially with like I'm politically brained. I follow so many political streamers and I follow political news stories all the time that I can't help myself. So, but it really has just become so toxic and unhealthy. Like, I started a Blue Sky account, which is, for the most part, it's good right now. Like, all I have is, I have artists on it, I have a couple friends, a couple other streamers I know, like Mar has one. I only follow those people. I'm gonna keep that politically free because seeing what Twitter has turned into, it is like a nightmare. It's a hellscape. I will say, it's actually kind of interesting. I do have social media, but none of my social media is in any way, shape, or form connected to my real life. Like, I don't have a Facebook, I don't have an Instagram, I don't have any of those websites where I actually post myself. All my stuff is just based off my VTuber shit, because I like the anonymity.
What's happened?
And for the most part, I don't post anything serious. Like, I don't know, I feel like my online life versus my personal life are completely separate. And that's a somewhat healthy balance, I feel. Because I never am getting off Twitter and like, oh, this guy said brr 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 brr, or I have to deal with the repercussions of someone saying something stupid. IRL. It's just, online is online, in person is in person. I like that separation. What was I doing? Oh yeah, there's only 3 days left. Tomorrow is Idols Day. I don't really have a lot of money. Like, I need 50k to buy anything that I want. You know, I think we're just gonna finish up the dungeon.
Stop that at once.
Damn it all.
No, I think it was Paper Mario that had it. Because I remember... Wait, no, not Paper... Was it... I think it was Origami, the Origami Paper Mario. I still haven't finished that game. I haven't touched my Switch in so fucking long.
Heading out?
Yeah, like... I think the biggest issue I have with, Twitter right now is like I said before, my mentality is online, in person is in person. But especially over the last 8 to 4 years, specifically, it feels like everything that's on Twitter is slowly becoming reality, which I really fucking hate. Like, unironically, QAnon started on 4chan and Twitter, and then it became a real thing in the US Senate. And that just destroyed my mind. Like, how the fuck did this become real? And now, all the crazy conspiracies, like, that's what blows my mind, is like, it's all conspiracies. There's no actual logic or fact behind so many things people post.
Then...
And because they just accept it at face value, we have so many crazy conspiracies now in our fucking government, and I hate it.
Okay.
Like, all the natural disaster stuff that's been happening of late. I've heard so many conspiracies about, like, Joe Biden having his own space laser causing the hurricane. There's the fucking... They don't believe in oil anymore. They think it's a renewable resource that comes spurting out of the ground, like, automatically. the fuck, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, another reason the hurricanes. No, it was the FEMA. FEMA isn't actually helping people, and so there's actual militias being formed because of the misinformation. It's like actual fucking insanity, and it just kills my heart because I don't know. I'm losing my country, it feels. Okay. Can I just stand on it? No? Okay.
At last.
Beyond here is the enemy stronghold. Finally, the necromancer will be up there too,
Yes.
then. Undoubtedly. The Aurel Scepter he's after is up there as well.
We're off.
And let's be on our way. We can't just keep letting them do as they please.
Watch out!
Well, there's not too many enemies.
Right there.
Get ready, everyone!
Wait, shut up. There we go.
Let us
Let's
settle
get
this.
all down and
Let's
fight
give this
for
all we've
it.
got.
Of other AI and inbreeding itself, and how AI is doomed because of it. Stupid people have been doing that with other stupid people. Yes. No, that's unironically very accurate of things. And it's just... I don't know, like... I wouldn't have an issue if all the stupid stuff was online. If it was only online.
What's the plan?
But the issue is, it's not only online anymore. I used to be able to say, oh, that's just Twitter. Twitter's being stupid right now. But the fact that we have senators like MTG just unironically espousing JQ questions and everything, it just, I hate everything about it.
You hit their weakness!
I shall.
That's your opening, Captain! And that's that!
But I don't know, I'm just really excited for the next,
Even easier than
like,
expected.
after this month, after the next 3 weeks and the election cycle is over, I pray that it's just a
That'll do it.
landslide. Like, here's the two things I hope for. I hope for it's a, like, 60+% win by Kamala, and that majority of, like, far-left, tanky, communist people didn't vote for her. Because the two things I hate are just the extremists on both sides. The far-right extremists are horrible, the far-left extremists are horrible. Like, the far-left extremists that don't critically think about Israel-Palestine and literally are, like, Hassan Piker promoting terrorists on Twitch, which blows my mind. Or the far-right where you have just all the like, I don't know. I hope this election changes stuff, but I don't know. It's so deep in everything now. I don't know if anything can really change.
This is our chance. Forward.
Mamala? I hope so. It's really hard to say because the polling is still really questionable.
Don't waste your
Alright,
powers.
everyone.
Like,
The power of light.
I will say, anyone looking at the fucking betting websites and seeing like Trump getting 60-40 whatever on the gambling websites for the election, they're stupid. That's like the worst way to go off it.
Holy light.
But I do think a lot of the polling in terms of actual mainstream media, putting it within 4 or 5 points of each other, I think it's pretty scary how close it is. It's terrifying how close it is. It shouldn't be close. Like, you quite literally have Trump saying he's going to use the military on American citizens, or that he's going to do 100, 200, 500% tariff. Like, he doesn't even know what a tariff is. He doesn't know how tariffs work. But he wants to destroy the economy because he hates China. It's just... I don't know. The thing is, I don't even know what's gonna change. Like, even if Kamala wins, you know they're not gonna accept it. They're gonna try to do maybe another January 6th Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Our foes have fallen.
I think she'll win, but I just think there's gonna be so much blowback, and I hope it's a crushing win. It needs to be like 65, 70% of like the majority vote, or like the electoral. Like, it needs to be a massive landslide, because if she wins in a crushing victory like that, then it's gonna force the Republican Party to be like, okay, we have lost the last 2 election cycles with the same candidate, and both times it has been a sweep, like, no, Joe Biden one wasn't a sweeping victory, but like, they need to see that they're not gonna win with these tactics, they're not gonna win with this candidate, they need to change. I don't know if they need to go back to being neocons, I don't know if they need to go back to being like conservatives, but we can't have a cult. We can't have liberals versus cults. It just doesn't work for our country. Financial implication? Yeah. And see, that's another thing. Like, we have such good trade relations with Canada and Mexico with the, what is it, NAFTA? The North American Free Trade Agreement. And it's just, he wants to tariff everyone. If he gets into office, he will unironically try to put a tariff on every single country, I think. And that will destroy the American economy. Because it's not the businesses that have to pay tariffs, it's not the countries themselves that pay the tariff, it's the consumers in the countries. And it was just, I don't know. I hope Kamala wins, I hope it's 70%, I hope Republicans go back to being Republicans and not MAGA's people. And I hope far left, socialists, communists stop doing whatever they're doing. I want things to go back to normal. I want things to be like, I don't know, within the realm of we're all going from the same factual basis of things. Yeah, no, same. And in all honesty, I can truthfully say, technically if he does win, I probably would be fine. Just because I am a middle class person, I do have I'm white. I'm not going to be affected by any kind of the racial discrimination. I'm middle class, I'm not going to be affected by like any of the financial stuff outside of like minor price increases like in grocery again. So in all honesty, I'm not going to be affected by whoever wins. But I just say in terms of the social political health of the country, he has to lose. And no matter what, we're going to have like these crazy people. Like you're going to have the anti-vaxxers still. You're going to have the people who want to homeschool their kids and be like, you know, the last 3 elections, Trump actually won. They're not teaching you this in school because they're lying to you. The mainstream media is like, you're still gonna have those people, which is child abuse, I think. But I don't know. I just wanted to go back to where we can actually talk on real issues. Like the FEMA stuff was a ridiculous lie. The tornadoes are a ridiculous lie. The Haitian immigrants was a ridiculous... Like, they're not even in reality anymore. They're just lying about everything. There's nothing they're talking about and interacting with that actually is happening in our country. But... And even if it is something that's happening in our country, they don't even know how... They don't actually care about it. Like, in all honesty, any Republican in America that says they care about the border or illegal immigration and they're voting for Trump are fucking lying. The fact that Trump personally killed the border bill, that would have added so many more judges, so many more financial incentives and aid for Border Patrol and like getting people through the immigration process. And not only getting them through the immigration process, it would have put a hard limit of like, hey, if we, what was it, over 5,000 people trying to come in per day, close the border. That would limit the total number of border crossings to like 200,000 or something per year. The fact that they killed that bill, and now they're trying to gaslight everyone saying, well, the bill was actually bad because there was all these other things tacked onto the bill. Yeah, that's called fucking legislation. That's how every single bill works. I don't know. I'm getting too heated. I need to play my video game. Yeah, no, it's insane. And there's so many people during the fucking hurricane shit. Like, there was a phone call on CNBC or MSNBC or something, where a guy was talking about his father refused to leave Florida, and he was in the middle of, like, the death zone, pretty much. Like, he was going to die, and he wouldn't leave, and I don't know what happened to him, but, like, the fact that people don't think The people don't trust mainstream media. It's ridiculous. Why would they lie about hurricanes? Like, yes, and I don't know, even if they do tell the truth about stuff, or they try to report on it, if they don't get it 100% correct, they get shit on. Like, there's so many death threats to news anchors and weather reporters over the last month because they were saying the most recent hurricane or tornado, whatever it was, tsunami, was gonna be like a Cat 4, Cat 5, like it was gonna be massive. But thankfully it lowered down to like a Cat 3 before it hit land. There's people giving them death threats because they didn't report it, and they're like, oh, I spent all this money because you said it was gonna be a Cat 4, Cat 5, I was gonna die and all my blah blah blah. And it's like, if they underreported it, they would have been given death threats and said they were lying like the mainstream media does. If they overreport it, they get death threats and everything now. It's like, they can't just accept the fact that there's news and you can't 100% accurately report everything, especially with nature events. I don't know, I was talking to Ruby, my homie, on this yesterday, and I'm so heated. I hate the fact that we can't live in the same reality, or we just can't have critical thinking outside of, like, we have a hurricane, it's bad, leave. Did they overreport it? Did they underreport it? Did they, like, all that matters is they reported it, you can make your decision. Why are you sending them death threats? It's just... No, and it makes no sense too. These people don't believe we went to the moon, but I will say, the circle of people who love and worship and praise Donald Trump, and love and worship and praise Elon Musk, like, if you had a Venn diagram of those two, and the people that support them, it would be a fucking circle. And it makes no sense. Because Elon Musk literally has a rocket company that they're sending shit to the moon with, or to the ISS, or they're planning to go to Mars with. How can you people that don't believe we went to the moon, when we have literally a tech billionaire building rockets to the moon? Just, it makes no sense. It actually is just... Yeah, no, and that's the... Oh my god. I hate how people do the, I don't know if you've ever seen the TV show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but they have a skit about this that's just, it's so accurate. Of course, like, science is a bitch, or science is wrong. And it's like, yeah, science is wrong sometimes, or our understanding improves over time. Like, science isn't a rock, where a rock will sit there and stay the same more or less forever. Science is constantly changing, we're constantly increasing our understanding of things, and just how things interact are... I don't know. I think the world is too complex now. Like, there's still people who think your cell phone is fucking monitoring your conversations and recording it and collecting data off you. And again, these people are hypocrites. If they thought their phone was doing that, you should get rid of your fucking phone. Or go and get like a flip phone from 1995 or something. But it's just, everything is so complex and takes so much knowledge to understand how it works. Like, back in the day, cell phones were more or less just a battery, what was it? The computer was literally just inputting a number and then it'd have a wired connection, like, I don't know what type of signal it used, but it was like 3 or 4 components and that's it. But now, literally, like, the processing power in our smartphones has probably more, if not twice as much processing power as the computers it took to get a rocket to the moon, like the Apollo 11, whatever. The technology is so advanced and people don't understand it that it's so easy to make conspiracy theories now. Actor children's? Wait. We should make them an actor? Children actors have the best lives? Oh yeah, yes. No, it's just... I don't know. Everything's stupid. I hate it. I need this election cycle to end. That's unironically why I made my Blue Sky account a week... No, I think I made it a month ago. I made a Blue Sky account a month ago just because I wanted to start slowly disconnecting from Twitter and politics because I saw it was getting too heated, but it's just plummeted in the last week and a half. Like the fact that Elon is now supporting Trump, which again goes to the hypocrisy of Republicans. Like, it's unironically everything that they complained about with the 2016 and 2020 election with Twitter, where they're like, oh yeah, social media platforms are censoring stories and are covering up and helping out the Democrats. When you have, quite literally, the wealthiest man on earth who has bought a social media platform, it is now openly endorsing sucking off Trump at every turn, for even paid like, what, $400 or $40 million to a super PAC to him, and is censoring stories about JD Vance and everything. It's like, everything they claim what was the phrase a friend told me? Every claim is an every accusation is actually like them admitting to it. Because everything they claim Democrats have done, they're openly doing it right now. Like, there's never been any evidence of the shit they claimed happening on the left side, outside of like maybe one or two very minute things. But they quite literally have a tech billionaire who bought a social media platform and is advocating for one side. Like, how can they not be infuriated by that? It just, I don't know. Fuck Elon, fuck Twitter, fuck Trump. I hope all this shit goes away after the election and all of these illiberal, fascist motherfuckers. And again, I don't call people fascists. Trump is a fascist now. He's literally saying he's gonna imprison other Americans.
Speaking of,
I need to play my video game. I need a video game. I'd heard portraits of King Past were hung in the center of the Grand Cathedral.
fine.
Look, all the portraits were discarded, and in their place, he has instated his lord, Luis Zorba, that knave. No, you made the best decision. I'm doing the next best thing and just, after this election, blue sky only, fuck Twitter. I'm only gonna retweet and post art. Because fuck these retards, I hate them all. Zorba, is that his name? Sounds like you do know him.
No.
Only in passing. Even since the early days, he's always been infamous. Luis was the only man who paid no mind to his reputation, and took him under his wing. Early in my knighthood, he was an army engineer. He had some true skill in magic that could animate the inanimate, but his raw offensive skills were pitifully weak. His past won him no favors, low-born family and half-blood of the Mastari pagan besides. Another outcast for the army.
However,
Only Luis saw potential in his powers of animation. It was a subtle art, but one with vast utility, even puppeteering the dead as you saw. He must have become utterly devoted to Luis. The Zorba, I knew, was an earnest young man, if rather withdrawn. So it's not strategic. He put the painting up out of sheer worship. There are few things so dangerous as a zealot. Let's stay on our guard. You know, I will say, I don't know if you've kept up with anime too much, but one really funny thing. The anime that I was like super obsessed with and watched all of was Freerun, like Journey Beyond Freerun. And I love how this game and Freerun are so dynamically the opposite of each other. So for the most part, I don't know if you've seen much about Metaphor, but more or less it's a lot of racism. Like, oh, there's 9 tribes and there's all this classism and people shouldn't be affected by their birth. They should be rewarded for the merit of the character, that kind of thing. While the underlying character point with Freerun is she's a racist. She hates demons. Like, she will never trust a demon, and you know what? It's paid off for her every single fucking time, which is hilarious. So I have an anime that's like racism based, and then this game, racism bad. It's just the dichotomy is amazing. I love it. You haven't finished Demon Slayer? I heard Demons, dude. I'll be honest. Demon Slayer never really caught my attention. I watched the first season, and it was pretty good. I only watched the fight scenes. Like, the animation is fucking insane quality. But actually, I should watch Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is actually an anime that follows all the things that I really respect. Avatar, oh dude, based. You gotta get them into the good shit young. Also, I hope by Avatar you mean the animated series, not the M. Night Shyamalan live action. Because then I'm gonna report you to child services.
No problem.
Right there.
Let's push through.
This
is our chance.
Forward.
Save your strength.
Everyone. Let's get him.
Let's finish this.
Only 2 enemies left.
No left.
Stay sharp.
Fire.
But in all honesty, I've actually been a bit of an anime break the last 6-7 months.
Woo, not
But
too shabby.
there's so many good animes coming out now that I'm really hyped about it. Like, Dandadan just came out recently, and
I think we got
I've only
it
seen the
all.
first 2 episodes. The third one, I think, came out today or yesterday. But oh my gosh, I fucking love the characters. They're so... Like, the characters in animation in Dandadan are just amazing. But then I've also... Again, thanks to my homie Rumi, she got me into Bravern, which is the ultimate love letter to mecha anime fans. Like, it references every major mech trope. You have transforming robots, you have like screaming out special names like Kamen Rider. Oh my god, Bravern I fucking love. I've only watched half of it, but there's so much good anime now.
There they are.
All right. How's that? This battle's out. Let's go. Don't waste your power.
Smash him.
Two remaining.
For the
power
canvas.
of
Let's
light.
keep it going. Only 2 enemies
Take
left.
this.
Stay sharp.
Burn. Stay sharp.
Oh,
Not
hurry,
over.
took one down.
They got me.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Good. I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Strength and luck, nice.
Be careful.
I see the enemy. Our usual
Oh,
tactics
I didn't
should
stun
work.
him. I clicked too fast.
Come forth, royal soul.
Hit their weakness.
After me.
That's your opening, Captain.
Not the right move.
Also, battle music in this game, fucking peak. Like, actually, wait, let me do this real quick. I already have the game audio maxed down.
I can't afford to hold back.
I don't know, I fucking love the battle music in this game.
Healer! The power of light! Almost finished!
Behold, always we stand together.
No, I don't want to burn two.
No.
We'll burn a bottle.
Hulkenberg got them right
I'll let
in
my
their weak
Vitus
spot.
power fire! Sometimes that's the best. Tougher than I thought. Right there!
Hulkenberg got one.
Satisfactory. This is nothing.
Only
Burn.
one left. Finish them off. We're clear. Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Oh, I just realized I didn't say why I like Demon Slayer. Or like,
There they are.
I will say, one thing I've always hated, or I've grown to really despise
That's all we've got.
with a lot of TV shows and anime, is they try to do the One Piece, Family Guy, what's another? I want to say 2.5 Company or 2.5 Men, but that's canceled. But like
Save your
Take them all
strength.
down in one
they try to just have the series go on forever, indefinitely, and it's just I hate that shit. So especially with Demon Slayer, like Demon Slayer, I already know is finished. Like I've actually read the manga.
Finish them off.
So Demon Slayer, I know that has a start, a middle, and an ending.
Let's go.
And there's not going to be like a ton of infinite run-on shit. Or Bravern, it's literally a one-off anime. It only has 12 episodes, no more, no less. There's been no talk about a second season, it's just, that's it. So I really appreciate media nowadays that has a definitive ending point. To where they have a story, they have characters, they know where it's gonna go, and they have it already done. Because I just don't have the time or the interest to try to watch a series that goes on for fucking years. Like,
I'll give it my all.
what is it? I have a friend, and a local friend, who tried to get me into Supernatural. That's what the show was. And to be fair, Supernatural is a good show. I do think it's actually really good. But it has like 14 seasons. I don't want to watch like 2,000 plus hours of a fucking show from 2000. And it's just like every episode, don't get me wrong, they have interesting plot lines, they have interesting stories, but like it's like every other show. Like eventually you have so many episodes and you cover so many topics that they all kind of just bleed together. Where it's like, oh, this is the 4th time they fought werewolves. Oh, this is the 7th time they've had the 20th time they've had angels and demons fighting. And it's just, it gets boring. It's like the same shit over and over. But you know what, if you have it short, concise, hey, we had like 5 enemies, boom, that's it. Or Demon Slayer, you have the 12 upper moons. Actually, Demon Slayer was based. They had, I think they had the upper and the lower moons. But as soon as like 1 or 2 of the lower moons were defeated, the main villain was like, fuck you guys, you were way too weak, get out of here. And then it just like cut off half the enemies on the list of like, oh cool, now it's just the upper moons, now it's only the strongest of the strongest. That's what One Piece is for? Yeah. And you know, I at least will say, I will give One Piece a bit of leniency. Because it is very good. I did grow up watching One Piece, and I was like an avid watcher up until even the time skip arc, if I think of, like, because I just grew up with it. But you definitely need One Piece just to like skip over some of the filler episodes, or like the Dragon Ball Z shit, to where there's so many episodes where half of it is just random yapping that doesn't really matter.
Well, well. I truly didn't expect you to make it this
God, I love his
high.
voice.
I applaud your resilience, if nothing else.
The sanctuary was all but flooded with Magla. Zorba, was that your doing?
You've heard of me then? Well, considering Lord Luis's influence, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Tell us, those bizarre Magla crystals, they shouldn't naturally form in a place like this. Are you responsible for them?
Hmm? Oh, you mean the Melancholia crystals?
Melancholia.
All I did was place a passable
I think I have one of those in my
path
room, like
to make
once or
it
twice a
easier
year.
for them to form.
Melancholia crystals.
Yes, little more than a parlor trick to block your path using the newly formed crystals. All magic is derived from motes of Magla. What you saw was just one possible crystallization of it. One that drives mortals to madness.
Speak sense. You claim this horrific aberration is something natural. That you had only the barest hand in its power?
Melancholia, pure and simple. The result of pure Magla at its most dense. Man or beast, any wretch who feels its power will go berserk. They'll see anyone as a threat. Some have their bodies harden like scales. Some their very bones twist inside them until there's something else entirely.
Melancholia, what are you trying to achieve? It's the scepter you're after, isn't it?
You certainly ask a lot of questions. I'm afraid I haven't the time for answers. There is much yet to prepare.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you.
You've done nothing but talk. Perhaps you should have listened instead.
Is this a piece of bone?
I had to find some use for the scattered pieces I couldn't animate into soldiers. And now I have 3 more fools to grind down for the pile.
Look out! Take cover!
Don't fancy our chances making it through that. What do you think?
Maybe if we hit the bones hard enough?
We've no weapons that could hit them at such distance.
How about we fall back for now? There's not much we can do here.
No!
I don't like it, but we've no other choice.
Oh! I'm gonna lose the
Let's fall
day.
back.
Fuck me.
There really has been one nuisance after another here.
Please don't make me go back in the dungeon. Please
no.
no.
Last lesson you
Oh, I
learn.
would have. That means I've like wasted 3
Come
days.
to me if you can.
That damned Zalba. He would go to such lengths to desecrate the Royals' legacies.
Damn frustrating to get stuck after coming this far. No other paths either. Are we just going to have to charge through?
We cannot evade such a barrage, nor will our armor protect us fully. There has to be a better way.
If someone. No. No sacrifice.
We could use a shield, or something close enough to it.
A shield?
Well, for lack of a shield proper, can you think of anything we might use?
Oh.
The painting of Luis.
What? From the portrait hall?
Ah, of course! A marvelous gambit.
Okay, thank God. I was so terrified I would have to go back and like find a weapon or go into town
But
and
it's
get
just a
something.
flimsy painting.
I hate wasting
Painting
days in these
that he took
games.
the
It
trouble to
kills
protect,
my soul.
Transport and mount. If he truly worships Luis, might he not hesitate to shoot it?
Point taken. I suppose it's our best shot.
What? You degenerates! That's
Don't mind us. We've rubbish to dispose of.
rubbish! You heathens! I'll pulverize you!
Try if you like. Be ashamed to destroy your Lord Luis's pretty face, though.
Ah! Underhanded, treacherous little!
That's rich coming from you.
Silence! You witless incompetents! I can't tarry here any longer. I have important things to do. However, you defile Lord Luis with this blasphemy! You'll pay! I swear! I'll make you regret this!
So it's desecration when it comes to his lord, but the sanctity of the dead means nothing.
Yes, he is not mentally well.
We must be getting close. But
I do want to say, I really appreciate this game for having lots of different accents. Like, I feel too many RPGs, especially modern ones, over the last 4 or 5 years, kind of just have just voice act. Like, I don't know how to put it. Like, they just sound like an average person. But when you add an accent to them, it makes the character stand out so much fucking more. So, it makes me think of Xeno Chronicles 2. Or Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Because that one, like, you have your Scottish accents and you have your Irish accents, like, they stick out so much more, and it just makes the character so much more unique and really interesting. Like, I feel with Zorba, if most other developers had that character, they would probably give him kind of more of a sassy, like, oh yeah, like, more eloquent kind of voice like that, or just sounding pompous, and he'd be another whatever character. But the fact that they gave him like a hard accent like that, I love it, and like a really gruff voice to counteract his kind of more feminine look.
Push through! Let's give him a fight!
And we'll win this!
What are the Azure Homo Tinta?
guess we better stay on our toes.
I wish my teeth had little crystals in them.
Fire!
Nice one for the captain.
can't afford to hold
Keep it
back.
going.
I stand there!
Hockenberg got that
Okay,
right.
weak to
Fight with
fire
Won't hold back! Burn!
and pokey.
Just 2 left!
I shall fight as the noble. Yeah, they die hard.
I see you!
Almost decided
You never
got
let us
this
down.
handled. Only one left. Finish them
Fire.
off and we're clear. Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Remain steadfast.
There they are.
Some cold still draw breath. 'Tis our
This
opening!
could be our chance. Now,
Let's see, what
what's
else?
the play?
Captain.
Only fire and piercing. Okay.
Give me your aid! No. No holding back! Try not to worry.
That helped.
Thank you. I see you!
Hockenberg got them right in their
I
weak
won't hold
spot.
back! Burn! Let's finish
One for
this!
the captain. Let's keep
Get
it
in my
going.
way!
Right on target.
Is that
Nice one, Stroll. One remaining. Hockenberg's
Well done,
got this
Hockenberg.
handled. Only one left. Finish
By
them
this
off.
power.
We're clear. Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Okay,
That was the last of them.
right there. Okay, let's give this all we've got.
First move.
Save
Take
your
them all
strength.
down in one fell swoop.
Yeah!
Well
One left!
done.
Nice.
Great job,
We'll combine our
Stroll.
strengths.
Oh my gosh, that did a lot of damage.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
satisfactory.
That should do it.
I see the end. Let's give them a fight.
Let's take them all out!
Don't
Take
waste
them
your
all down
powers.
in one fell
Do it
swoop.
here.
Tis yours.
I really need to not use the auto battle. The auto battle is like so inefficient with my HP and everything. Like it just burned 2 turns to heal 1 person.
Fire! 2 remaining.
Now, what's the play?
Down.
Yeah!
I was trying to think, could I actually get an extra turn, but I don't think I can.
I see you!
Hockenberg got them
I'll
right
let
in their weak
roll
spot.
Burn! One left.
For the captain.
Ashpira!
Keep it going. And that's that. Victory's ours.
That'll do.
Right there.
Oh,
We'll hold our ground.
I did not realize he was so big.
Will this
Captain's
even work?
fighting his anxiety and they're targeting him.
That's not good.
Yeesh, they're pretty tough.
Oh, I've never
Better
fought.
be careful.
I've only fought the boss version. God damn it. Okay, we can kill the little guys at least.
You hit their weakness.
The power. No
That's your
holding
opening,
back!
Captain.
Let
You know
me
what?
rethink
Actually,
this.
can I do? I need something like harm.
Let's try this.
Is everyone
Nope.
alright?
It's okay.
Got
By
this
this
handled.
power. Burn!
I can't have healer! Let's wrap this up!
Nice job, Stroll. Hockenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Oh, are you kidding me?
3 enemies left. We can do this.
Fire!
You hit their weakness.
I call upon
That's your
royal
opening,
power
Captain.
within!
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one
The
fell
power of
swoop.
light!
Join with me.
Does she have an AoE? The one enemy, the one enemy. We'll do that. We need to hurt him a lot.
Behold my
Hockenberg.
Oh my god, no! Fucking dodging my shit. Cringe.
Let's get him some healing. Captain's on his last legs. Someone get him healed up.
Okay. We need to move back this turn. We can let
Hit their
Hulkenberg
Now, what's the
tank
play?
it.
I shall vanquish evil. Try not to worry.
I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
Captain, you've
Observe
been
the
burned.
enemy.
You'll take more damage this way, so be careful. Hockenberg got them right in their weak
To the
spot.
rear guard. By this power. Fire! Let's finish this!
The
I shall
captain
fight
took
as the
one
noble
down.
I am. Healer!
Your status ailment, slicer. We'll just get rid of this
Oh,
guy.
holy light! One left!
and we'll have you guard. Actually, wait. It says he's targeting the front row. If I just go back, does that mean he won't? I don't know. I don't know how this will work. So it said he's targeting the front row. If I move everyone to the back row, does that mean he just misses, or will he readjust his aim to hit everyone? I'm gonna see if this works. So we're gonna, just in case, guard. Okay, okay. So whenever they say they're targeting a specific row, just move everyone. Okay. I didn't know how that would actually play out.
Captain,
I can't afford to hold back.
You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
Slashing. No.
Is everyone moving to the front? I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Let's go. Strike.
Is that all?
No holding back! Are you well?
That helped. Plus needed. By the swan.
Hulkenberg got them right
I'll let
in
my
their weak
fist
spot.
do the talking. Charging in. Come forth, royal soul.
Now, I call upon royal power within!
Okay. Move back again.
I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right
Let's
in
stay
their
calm.
weak spot.
We can try using item. I don't know. I don't think dark would do anything.
This'll do.
Okay, that didn't do
Can't
anything.
afford to hold
Finish
back.
them off. We're clear.
Could do with this.
You hit their weak point.
Oh,
I
nice. Okay.
stand ready.
Let me think. I have 3 actions. So I can attack with her. No, I need to move back. The move
I'm
back,
stepping
attack,
I'll let my falling
move
back.
back,
Brawler.
skull crab.
I shall fight
You're
as the
already
noble
back.
I am.
We'll do ice again.
Here!
Job, everyone! Talk about a close call.
Charging it! I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right
I'll
in
let my
their
time
weak
for some
spot.
close brawler. Shatter.
Oh, big crit. Nice.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
That still was a horrible fight. I need to make sure
We've got
I
company.
sneak up on them or get an advantage somehow. Do I have... I don't know if I bought MP... Oh, did I not buy MP recovery? Shit. Ooh. It didn't. Fuck. We're gonna ignore that guy then.
Ugh.
However,
That Zorba's not who he used to be. 'Tis no mystery why I didn't remember him until now. Was he not as mad as back then?
yes.
Indeed not, but there was more fear in his eyes then. He was a target for mockery due to his birth. He was known as a coward who could only use magic to move objects. The Kraven Cur, they called him. And now he's a necromancer bent on terrorizing the entire royal capital. Not exactly a happy tale. What do you think he's doing up there? Whatever it may be, it can't be good. We must stop him. Oh, I just realized I never drank this. Fuck.
Let's go.
Ooh, that is a lot of knights.
I see the end. We have the edge.
Take
Save your
them all
strength.
down in one fell
Still
swoop.
here?
Bad. Try hard.
Take this! May yet
Bad.
cling to life.
Charge.
Only a flesh wound.
It's only a flesh wound.
They're weak to ice.
Oh, I don't
Let's
have ice.
Stop them cold.
Something like
Are you prepared?
Fight there! Worthy foe after all.
Uh-oh. Brace yourselves.
God damn, you guys are actually doing a fair bit of damage. I don't appreciate
I
that.
call upon royal power within.
Thanks. Listening. Observe the enemy. Huh. Take this! Still
Let's
standing,
go.
I see.
Oh my
Only
gosh.
a flesh wound.
Brace yourselves.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
right there.
Enemies all around.
Charging in. Forward.
Nice one.
There they are. Close. Forward.
A precautionary heal wouldn't hurt.
See, this is the nice thing about their overall combat. Like that, only those first two knights were high enough level to be a issue, but everyone else is so weak and you can just dodge their attacks and, I don't know, it's really fluid combat. I love that. Actually, I need to use items. I don't have any MP. God. Oh, I should have visited the store. I just have to be very careful.
This is...
Was that the Royal Scepter Chamber? Yes, but the seal on the door's been broken. Well, before we do that, let's do a quick little look around. Nothing? Nothing, okay. I see no scepter.
Royal Scepter! Has he truly taken it? How could he have dispelled those wards alone? No. Even if he has it, we've seen no signs of escape. Were the Scepter his only target, he'd not have stayed with it.
Where'd he go? No one's seen him, so he must still be close by.
That's the only other way out, right?
I wonder if it's, yeah, that one door in the background right
If he's
there.
gone ahead, he could only be on the roof. But what could he seek there?
There's more to his plan than stealing the scepter. Probably that day of calamity he's been raving about. He said we had until the morning is over? We must stop him.
Hurry!
Onward!
Is there nothing over here? I feel like I'm missing stuff. Like, I know there's a few doors I just couldn't open.
However,
Oh, damn. You can still see the corpse down there. That is a massive fucking corpse.
Even so. No.
This is a really good sense of scale of just how fucking massive everything in this world is. Quick little safety save. Thank you.
Yep. At last.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a cool ass scepter.
This is the royal scepter, is it? Divine relic, progenitor of all igniters. Now, I need only keep it safe until the handover.
Trespasser.
I love his face, just like,
evil
oh?
doth not lie with thee. Thou art unworthy of the crown's authority. Until a worthy successor rises, I shall keep the scepter. Only one may wield the magic of kings, the true protector of the people.
There you have it. The king will only forfeit the royal scepter to a people's champion. So, no risk of it falling into someone else's hands for now. Meaning Lord Luis's victory is assured. All that remains is my glorious calamity. Oh, how they will cry when the swell of Magla bursts. How they will beg and crawl and plead for Lord Luis's salvation. There you are.
Where is the royal scepter?
The fallen king protects it. The scepter is beyond us all. For the time being, that is. Now, if you're finished, be gone from my sight. I'll not harm you either. Even I have some sympathy for fools.
Oh, we'll see ourselves out. Once we knock Luis's whereabouts out of you.
I'm sorry. Do you actually think you can stop me?
Why don't we find out?
I see now! No wonder I couldn't understand your actions. They're baseless, utterly unfounded.
Madness ill becomes you, Zorba.
You again. What would you know of it? I know no lady knights. Wait! A knight with blood-red tresses. Don't tell me you're the buffoon who failed to protect the prince.
Judgments mean nothing from a man who sullies the dead. You've fallen far yourself.
Perhaps I am unworthy of the royal scepter, but I can still bring change to this world. I can still teach them true fear.
You'll find that hard to do from a dungeon, blackguard. The time has come for you to face justice.
You, knight, have no idea what real justice is. And that mistake will cost you your life. Rejoice, rats! That witless assassin is dead, but I shall gladly send you to join him!
Peril.
Now die! Lord Luis's destined kingdom will be built atop your bones!
What destined kingdom? Tell us where Luis has gone, or we'll tear the words from you!
For all the innocent lives you played for pawns, I shall make you pay!
We don't stop him? There's no telling how much he'll destroy.
Let me think. What do I want to do? I think we'll be safe and just do a decreased attack on him.
Take it! I shall fight as the
Just to at least like get that initial bit.
Is everyone alright? Knight! This won't... Right there!
I pull your strings!
So he has the power to control the
Is that
dead?
all?
Oh, they even get a free attack on the turn they're summoned. Ugh, that's cringe.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
If I had to guess, it's probably the same weakness of like physical, fire, light kind of thing. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, he's resistant to fire. That's
Are you
not good.
prepared? Oh, holy light!
You hit their weak point.
Cease your pointless struggling!
Together!
Let my power support you.
And thus I end it!
I've bodies to spare! Now dance for me!
I really need a AoE attack.
I won't hold back! Burn!
You'll die soon enough.
You hit their weak point.
Cease your pointless struggling!
It's okay. Fire!
The power of light.
That's your opening, Captain.
You're fools to defy law. I pull your strength.
Oh, he just naturally has 2 attacks. Okay.
Nice hit.
The power of light. I shall vanquish evil.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up.
Knighthood. Your
Wait,
sense
what
of
is-
grace.
Fire.
What is he have?
Heat this place up.
I haven't seen any weakness. Let's try ice. No, we'll try electric.
Here.
Damn,
I will
resistant to
fight
that
with
too.
pride. Brawler. Burn. The power of life. Healer. Try not to worry.
Thanks. I'm obliged.
Oh, that was all his mana. Shit.
You'll die soon enough.
Come. Not this. Take this.
I've bodies to spare. Die!
Oh my gosh. That really fucked her up. Okay.
Come forth, royal soul.
Nice hit.
You're
That was
fools to
perfect.
defy Lord Luis.
This should work.
You hit their weak point.
I
Keep it up,
stand
Thrall.
ready. From our provisions.
Falkenberg got them right
I'll let
in
my
their weak
fit
spot.
brawler. Shatter.
Cease your
Are you
pointless
prepared?
struggling.
Not now. This calls for one of these.
I knew you'd help.
Plus neat. Is everyone all right?
We need to figure out their affinities first. I don't know their weakness. Guess we'll just try what we've got.
I think I just need to focus on Zorba.
For all that we strive for.
I really should have given her... I need to level up another class for her. Because it's nice how tanky she is, but she just doesn't have any offensive skills.
Ride in torment. Die!
Falkenberg
still
grabbing. Someone heal her.
Fire.
You hit their weakness.
You're
I
fools
shall
to
vanquish
defy
evil.
Lord Luis.
Let's try this.
I'm obliged by the sworn oath of knighthood. Ah!
Falkenberg got them right
Let's
in
stay
their
calm.
weak spot.
Brawler.
Now, what's the plan? Yeah.
Ride in torment. I pull your strings.
Huh! Take this!
I won't hold back. Burn.
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight as
That's
the
your
noble I
opening,
am.
Captain.
This should work.
You hit their weak point.
You'll die soon enough.
Right there!
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul.
I don't have too much MP left. I'm really running low. Actually, I think I need to use, let me think. Better use 2 attacks. Okay, I think we pass his turn.
You first.
By the
And then we'll
sword
use
that
her
us fight as one.
to lower his defense.
You can do this.
That way we can maximize the melee damage we do.
Lord Luis.
Shatter.
There we oh, that was
Power
good.
of
That was
life
very good.
itself is in my hands.
And we'll play it safe and just heal.
Could do with this.
That helped.
Okay, I think we got him next
to
time.
spare.
Huh! Take this! May yet cling to life.
I won't hold back.
Boom. Easy.
Impossible! This can't be happening! Lord Luis!
Not bad, if I say so
Nice.
myself.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, we'll increase magic, actually. Actually, no, I'll go luck. I want to get more crit strikes.
I admit, if
I continue to grow. You have desecrated the cathedral. You have plundered graves. You have taken innocent lives. Stand, fiend, and face your sentence.
Don't kill him yet! He needs to tell us where Luis is!
You'll get nothing from me. Just end it and be done.
You know Luis won't return that loyalty. Once you outlive your usefulness, he'll cast you aside.
Lord Luis is everything to me. How could I expect the damned Clamar to understand what it's like? You must know. Surely an elder like you must know what it's like. To be an outcast, to be every fool's scapegoat. They call us lesser tribes. They loathe us. Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing, when every day they cheat and abuse us. Do you think I didn't believe once that I never dared to hope my efforts made me equal? Then I heard exactly what they think of us. The lessers are expendable. Send them to the fore, and they shall be our living shields. They doomed us, and laughed as we died.
But these atrocities make you no better than your oppressors.
You know, it's a curious thing. They say Magla is born from pain and negative emotions. Magic is a dangerous art, isn't it? I had thought to gather an unstoppable swell of Magla, but it doesn't matter anymore. Those lordly pigs can drown in their own dread. Sanctism cannot save this world. If we are to be ruled by a god, then let it be Lord Luis!
What did you just do?
This is everything I've been building my Magla for! A little early, perhaps. But now, you can experience my glorious day of calamity!
Hey! Tell us where Luis is!
Ah, my lord, Luis.
Damn it!
Oh, please. Please don't be another fight. I don't have any mana.
This feels like...
Oh! You reanimated the giant corpse!
The human lives!
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
A human? Wait, is it that monstrosity Luis brought to the funeral? It wasn't dead?
No. That was Zorba's gift, wasn't it? Animation. Reanimation.
A gigantic human is wreaking havoc in Grand Trad. At this rate, Zorba's scheme to unleash a day calamity will come true.
Did he sacrifice his own life to... No. If that monster breaches the city...
We have to stop it at all costs.
The place is collapsing! Hurry!
That was really good foreshadowing and setting up of that. Thwart Zorba's plan, I need to put a stop to Zorba's necromancy plan and prevent the rampaging of the human he unleashed. At this rate, all of Grand Trad will suffer from this terrible disaster. We finally made it to the bottom. There was a hell of a collapse. Zorba's spell practically took the whole place down. What a mess.
Look.
Our egress is straight ahead. It should lead to the cathedral's plaza.
Hurry.
Let's stop the monster.
Damn it.
Oh, thank you. The game also gave you a full heal. I really needed that full heal because I had nothing.
Yep.
It's all well.
Let's do it.
On guard!
How can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes, if it
Ugh.
makes it to the city,
It spotted us!
His Highness's home must still stand when he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
It's coming!
Look at the size of that thing.
It would be catastrophic if it breached the city. We must stop it!
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
Look there! That can be little else but the heart.
What the fuck?
Surely to strike there would give it pause.
That's a
But it's too high
interesting
up for our weapons
organ.
to reach. Do we use magic?
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Then we bludgeon the
I will
torso,
say,
knock the
props
wind
on
out
making
of
the
it.
humans
Hard to
very
miss a
fucking
target that
weird.
size, at least.
This makes no
Start by
goddamn
attacking
sense,
the
what I'm
body.
looking at. So you have the shell, the Homo evidus. What the fuck? This is nightmare fuel. Which is what it's supposed to be, so good game design. Good job, Atlas.
Burn!
Now, what's the healer? Let me rethink this.
I stand
Oh,
ready
could use that.
for all that we strive for!
Let's take Brawler! Hut!
You hit their weakness!
I can't afford.
That's your opening,
Right on
Captain! We did it! Now we can go for its heart!
What about of actions, unfortunately? Okay.
Huh, take this!
Pokey? Nope. Punchy?
Nice hit!
No.
The power of light. No holding
Lights.
back.
No.
Is everyone alright?
I don't have fire. Ice.
There!
No. Even the arms have a mouth on it. Wait, why is there frogs with a table inside? What? Oh god, that's a lot of enemies.
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
That's so weird.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Okay, so either slashing, fire, lightning, or wind, or dark for the heart.
Let's go! Strike!
Now, I call upon royal power within.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. From our provisions. They yet cling to life.
Oh my god, that did a fuck ton of damage.
What? The shell's back to normal!
Oh, that's really
That arm
annoying.
seems to restore the shell. It might take some effort. But maybe we should try taking that part out.
Hmm.
Brawler!
Okay, we're gonna heal up no matter what.
You hit their weakness!
I shall healer.
That's your opening, Captain!
Are you well?
That helped. Plus need. By the sworn oath. Right there!
I'll let my fist do Brawler! Is there another way?
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Shit. I meant to hit the shell.
Oh, please.
I just realized the heart is shaped like a bagpipe. Just... That's so weird. What is this thing?
No holding back. Oh, holy light.
I stand ready. Huh, like this.
fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul. Strike!
You hit their weakness!
I can't afford to...
That's your opening, Captain! Now! Aim for the heart!
Is there any weaknesses for the heart I found? We need to try slashing, fire, lightning.
Here!
Nope.
Let's stay calm. By this power.
Fire. Nope.
The power of life itself is in my hands.
I'm actually going to heal.
Let's try this.
I knew you'd help.
Just so we can do a max damage attack next turn.
I think those soldiers are coming. Idle! I could cause a scene inside and distract the soldiers.
Yes please. Please do
Leave
that.
it to me. Leave it to me.
Oh goddamn, 500
I
damage.
did it! Just... let me rest a bit.
You did an insane amount of damage. Good dog, Gallico.
Nice!
From our provisions. Worthy foe after
It's
all.
okay. We can do that. Let's push through!
Now, what's the play? Healer! The power of light!
Oh, come on! Can you do anything about those arms?
Yes, I'm trying. Please.
With blade in hand.
They have a lot of HP, okay?
Let's take... I won't hold back!
You hit their weakness!
I can't afford to hold...
That's your opening,
On my
Captain!
way!
Is everyone all right? Huh, right there.
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul! Shatter! Alright, how's that?
Now! Aim for the heart!
I kind of wish I had saved the AoE attack for later. Or the AoE item. I didn't realize both the arms would be targetable.
I shall vanquish
yeah,
evil.
we'll just go off.
I stand
Actually, wait, what is
ready.
it? I think it's resistant to everything. I should have tried slash attack. You know what, we're gonna pass you.
Let's take...
You can actually do damage, so you do that.
I shall... Healer!
Slash. Eh, that's okay damage.
I'm sorry. I still can't move.
Okay, we're just gonna... I think we're gonna nuke down the arm. How do I... Actually, yeah, we'll use an item.
This should help. They yet cling to life.
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul! Strike! On!
Now,
One arm
what's...
down.
I call upon
Now,
royal
we're
power
back.
within! This should work.
That helped.
That's fine. So, he only has the one other arm.
Observe the enemy. Huh, take this.
I'll let my fist roll it! Let's push through!
Now! Aim for the heart!
I shall vanquish evil.
Thanks.
I'm obliged. Is everyone all right? Allies, together! Knight!
Phew.
Try this power.
Sorry about that. I'm back in the fight.
Now.
Right on target. Nice one, Stroll.
I shall.
So unless Gallica can do her attack, I'm not gonna bother with the shell. I'm just gonna go for the left arm and take the
I
hit.
think those soldiers are coming in. Should I give it another try?
Yes. Okay.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. I did it!
Let justice prevail. A worthy foe after all.
Okay.
Come on.
Now, what's the play? Yeah.
Take this!
Shatter! Let's push through.
Now! Aim for the heart!
Tougher than I thought.
Right there! Still standing, I see.
Actually, I might just kill it if I get a crit.
Nice hit!
Now,
That was
what's the...
perfect.
They die hard.
Take this! They yet cling to
Try
life.
this power.
Yep. Boom. Easy, easy. That was a really fucking cool fight.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
Now we're gonna go with luck again. Get that crit. Like, just passively getting crits on attacks is so nice.
It's over.
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
We did all we could, Stroll.
And it wasn't enough. Maria's an orphan now. I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
There! It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no, we didn't do much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward, so long as you let it.
Yes, you're right. It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
And we still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? that Luis would be impervious to our attack.
What? That's ridiculous!
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great. The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely, okay?
Let's hone our skills as best we can.
A fine idea. We can never be complacent in our strength.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria, too.
Your attention, please, ladies and gents. We've all seen the Royal Palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock, apparently. All very shocking, I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say, but right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Didn't you quite literally see him murder a person in broad daylight?
Won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
You know what? That guy's passionate about his job, and I respect it.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
We took down just one of his agents.
Come now. That's plenty cause for celebration. You've done a fine thing. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move, then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king? We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Damn,
yes,
she is
all right,
fucking cute.
spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though, I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty
Oh, you got a
distinction
freaky
I
eye,
didn't
dude.
expect from such a blind romanticist.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. First up.
Few days left before the Forden makes his proclamation, but remember, one way or another, this ends with us facing off against Luis. We cannot waste any time. Indeed, perhaps we should clear the monsters running rampant in the desert, but seeing bounties are available at the recruitment center again as well.
Oh, yeah?
Won't it be a problem if someone there spots a few new recruits who are supposed to be, you know, dead? After a debacle of that scale, I doubt anyone there will be particularly concerned or idle enough to even notice. Should anyone press you on the topic, merely mention my name. While waiting for Forden to make his move, you can go meet various people, spend time with your allies, or prepare for a battle against Luis. Accepting requests from townspeople may open up more locations in the city. Always be ready to lend a helping hand. Cool. See, I should have finished the dungeon day one, because then I would have so many more options. Having obtained the Follower's Echoes ability from Gallica, you'll now periodically hear your followers' voices. Spending time with your followers will in turn increase the support they give you. If you happen to sense their voice, seek them out. Access the follower menu with one... Hulkenberg. Ooh.
Say there.
Yeah, Hulkenberg. Hulken honey. Where you are. Where you is. Ooh, actually no, we're gonna go Academia first.
Where was I?
Cause he might have something interesting to say. Kitty kitty.
That's a good kid.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Okay, actually, now that we're done with that, I will swap around my archetypes a bit. So I want to stick with the fighter type for Wilhelm, just because I'm a fucking... I love Brawler so much. I love that shit. I guess I have to change it if I get to level 20 and I don't have, Catherine ranked up. Like, it's just a waste of time if I don't. You know, actually, maybe I just... Oh, you know what? No, I'll swap everyone. So, like, even though I want to stay with the fighter, I can, for now... either Knight, Warrior... go back to Seeker. More is the closest I have to level 3. Actually, no, I'll go Mage. Yeah, Mage for my main guy. We'll have Strong. What do I want to do with Strong? I think we'll have him go Knight.
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right. I'm counting on you. Of course.
So you have defense, magic.
Yeah. A new power to wield.
Oh wait, I just realized. Is it different colors for everyone? So his stuff is kind of silvery, Strome's. Oh, they do change color based on who's using it. Oh, he has a cool color for the fighter. Oh, she's bright red on everything. That's so cool. Okay. No matter what, she's gonna come back to doing Knight. So for her, it's Knight Mage. Hmm. Do I want to do Fighter, Brawler? I do want one person as Brawler. Actually, yeah, we'll have her be Brawler.
I see.
So we have one dedicated defense, one dedicated magic, one dedicated physical. And we can equip a passive heal onto someone.
This right here, all right?
Dude, that looks so fucking cool.
Of course.
I see. A new means of protection.
Okay, and then inherit skills. So for you, we'll... What are the passives? Crit rate, don't care. Physical attack, don't care. Evasion, that's okay. Evasion. Status boost, weak HP. I think we'll just go Medi with him.
Alright.
I've been saving this.
Because then we have... Since he's already the magic one, all his healing is the most important. So that's fine. Stroll, you're gonna be Knight. So you need... Probably just something physical. Either evasion... Actually, I guess I could equip light. Actually, yeah, we'll go light. That'll be fine. Because then at least it's a damaging skill, but it's a damage type that's pretty uncommon. And then Hulkenberg. Nice proclamation. Ironclad or Guard Lore? Defense increases further of archetypes of the same lineage. So a flat 10% or a boost at the start? How much does... I'm actually gonna look this up. Metaphor... Guard Lore passive. But like how much? Well, I just want to know what does the effect do? It just says it increases it, but it doesn't say statistically how much. Like, if it only increases my stat by 5%, then Ironclad is infinitely better. We're gonna go Ironclad, just because I know how much it is, and it's persistent.
I shall show
So
you.
even if it's a drawn-out fight, she'll always have a fair bit of pinkiness to her.
I'm counting.
Need to find the gunner.
What would you care to know?
I don't think there's anything I need to learn.
You're here.
Yeah.
Oh. You're coming.
Oh wait, I need to make sure I have all the proper equipment, because I think I need to move side stuff too. Accessories. So, Gambler, Witch's Earring.
You can trust in me.
Swap luck for... Yeah, let's give you more endurance. Then you're fine with luck. Because then you have better crits.
Alright then.
Oh right, it's also discount day. Let's check out the shops.
Hey, listen.
There might be new equipment just because I beat the dungeon.
Hello there.
Gold epee. Epee pin.
Now then.
Nothing. Okay. Cringe.
Hey, listen.
So the only one that probably has anything worth buying is the armor.
This is on set.
Okay. That knocked it down 10,000. I just used all my Magla though. But I might have enough to buy it. 18,000? So, I'm fine with that. I use up a lot of my Magla, but I'm getting an insane boost.
This is on.
Let's see. So actually, yeah, I just gotta put on my main guy because it increases his stats so much more than anyone else's.
Yeah.
Like that's just an insane boost. Oh wait, formation. That reminds me.
What now?
Party. I want you back, you front. That's fine. Last thing. Do you not sell MP stuff? You do not. Wow, that's so cringe. Very cringe.
That will be quite enough. This is the pit.
Actually, wait, that reminds me. I remember seeing something about a gold beetle somewhere in here. I just don't know where. It's supposed to be like a door, or maybe I already picked it up.
That will be quite enough.
Or maybe it was the one down here. Did I get that one? Was there? I don't know.
Hey, listen.
I feel psychotic trying to find something that just isn't obviously there.
Just can't stand it.
Well,
Can't buy anything there.
All right then.
I don't think I have anything for the church to appraise.
Close your
No. I'm so surprised there's no one that sells any MP restorative stuff. That really does make dungeons so much more annoying. Just because the only thing that really limits your ability to stay in dungeons is your MP. Oh, Stroll, hello.
Yeah.
Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. I have an interesting rumor out of Grand Tread. I thought I might walk the street to see what comes of it. If you're not too burdened, would you... Oh, you know what? Sure.
Alright.
Let's be off. I've heard tell that there's some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. I can't help but wonder if maybe there are people I've been looking for. Grand Trad is so full of novelty. I still can't get used to all the clamor, though. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There's still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but...
that's...
Young Master Leon, could it be?
Huh?
I know that voice.
Rangeeth?
Rangeeth? Was that truly you? You made it out safely?
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leon, my goodness, look how you've grown.
What? Truth is...
He served me. He served House Heladius when our house still stood. I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rangeeth, this is Wilhelm. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with.
However...
Forgive me for saying, time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well? And how are the others?
That's...
After the human attack, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living among the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only the clothes on their back. Their livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, more than a few have faded away. No, then let me help. Let me find your housing. Well, I would if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is in name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason then that I have to help somehow.
Yeah.
I only wish I knew how. Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? An Ishka Marquise, Lord Hydron.
I see.
A Marquise, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydron a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of Halia's refugees to live in. Though I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please. Our woe should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear their weight, old friend. The fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy, lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped were it not for all of you.
Oh, definitely.
In other words, I'm not standing here today because of your swift action. So let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but...
You honor us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydron. Devoted as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off before I was backwater refuse. All the more reason, I should speak with him myself if that's how he sees you.
Right.
You know?
I was too aggressive. Moving forward will be in no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have to add my personal woes to that.
It'll be fine.
You? Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. I can feel Stroll's deep trust in me. Deep in me. So deep in trust.
I feel more courageous when I'm with you.
Warrior Enlightenment. Reduces the mana cost of studying the warrior. Nice. Undaunted Spirit. When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate increases. Cool. So passive for everyone, passive for him. You have my things as well, Sir Wilhelm. I have no doubt the young master is in capable hands.
Huh.
Please, enough with the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
But the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. Oh, I even got a fair bit of mag. Nice. Oh, can I hang out with Maria? Maria, are you still crying? Please don't be crying. No, she's crying.
What?
There might be something in the magic shop. I doubt it, but it's worth... Actually, no, I don't even have money. Probably can't even afford anything. I'm poor. I bought one tuxedo. No. Nah. Is, Hulkenberg.
Reminds me.
No one? Damn. Okay.
God, I am grateful.
I'm trying to think. Let's help the girl over here. Oh, she left. Okay. I guess she's only there in the morning. That's unfortunate. Oh, you know what? We can check the recruiting center.
Pardon?
Huh?
Took the words right out of my mouth. Don't know what your circumstances were, but cutting through was a normal route.
All right then.
The night market. Is there anything I can actually buy?
Oh,
Blue cheese.
can we talk?
Thanks.
Oh, you know what? I need to also check the statue, because that'll let me, I think it gives me money.
Dear me!
Please, if you might deign to help.
Vitality pendant. That is so fucking expensive. I'm sorry. I would, but I cannot. Seems the human at the cathedral finally been taken care of. I knew that the state army and Sanctifex Forden would be able to handle it.
You are.
News of the royal funeral incident must have already spread through the country.
Say there.
State army had a mysterious collaboration help with them.
Look at that.
People are confused.
Hello there.
Isn't that? Oh. But
Thou, 'tis in the
900? Pretty good, pretty good. That's enough for like a skill if I want to.
right.
You can accept bounty requests at the recruitment center. These targets are very powerful, but you'll be rewarded in kind. Bounty requests are added over time, so don't forget to check back. Only one is Man-Eater Manjula, Fiend of the Wastes. I need to slay the Man-Eater Manjula in Tradia Desert, south of Grand Trad. The informant at the Hushed Honeybee Inn should have more details.
That's what you want.
They got enough wild dogs and I'll do it. Sure.
Counting on.
Let's do it.
I think I'll do that tomorrow. Is there anything else in here? Wait, what was that? Gold beetle. Okay, let us.
This range.
What do I want to do?
I'm just...
Why are you just chilling here?
Divination sees all things.
Please come to me if you ever wish to know which way the wind blows.
Well...
I'm trying to think. There's not really anything... You know what, we'll just help out Fabiana. Because that'll at least raise one of my stats, and maybe she has a new recipe or something.
What to do? Rain? God, I am good. Rain? What is amazing?
Yeah. You're a big...
Next up is... Oh, right!
In that case.
I knew...
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king.
I think I'll actually explore the desert. Well, actually, I don't know. I have two options. I could do I have a few options.
The announcement is soon.
Borden's grand announcement is coming tomorrow. What's this proclamation of his going to be anyways? What if he's going to thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral? No. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the state army is getting all the credit for taking down the human after all. We shall know soon enough, so there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for events to unfold. Oh wait, I need to check something. Oh wait, I closed that. Never mind. Okay.
Say there. That reminds me.
It's only Hulkenberg. Wait. Does she have anything? Or is it only Hulkenberg? Oh, I can even see what... Okay, wait. The party can now study the wizard. Enemy analysis on squad battles now more detailed. What can he do? Study Swordmaster, unknown. Costa Knight. Hulkenberg may defend the protagonist from attack on his... Oh, we are definitely hanging out with her. That is a huge upgrade.
Ah, 'tis you.
I know there's little left to do, but wait, yet that has me more restless than anything.
Hail.
That's right, have you a moment to talk?
Truth is,
Lately, I have felt a great pressure weighing on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hope I might have your counsel. It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope with such burdens if you were me? Read a... I think she would exercise, but I'm gonna go with book.
I see.
The mind does tend to clear when you're fully absorbed in something. Though myself, I've always preferred the... God damn it, I knew it! Your technique is self-taught, I presume. This seems fine opportunity to start your way on some formal training.
All right.
We shall need some training swords at the weapon shop with us.
All right.
A fine, balanced weapon, no. 'Tis for training only, but you never know it from the grip and swing. 'Tis most nostalgic. I once trained with the blade when I just became a Royal Guardswoman myself. 'Twas not long after joining that I was assigned to the prince's retinue, so I was desperate to improve. I was younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night, I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered.
Certainly.
Some bouts I won, some I lost. Yet, despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was the better.
Well...
nothing less. It was thanks to him that I improved my leaps and bounds. We swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title and rise to the heights of the order. We'd be champions.
Surely you jest.
God above, Hulkenberg, is it truly you? So it is, you've returned.
Rodanth?
Rodanth? That's a weird name. What a coincidence. I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the selfsame man. And who's this pup?
Nice to meet you.
An associate with this boy? Disgraceful. What do you mean? I mean, I'm taken aback. You indulge the company of this Elda brat? You, once a proud member of the knighthood? Why does that strike you so?
Absurd.
I suppose, like, attracts like. The dirt suits of fallen knights.
You...
What? Oh, calm yourself, Helkensberg. The commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your failures.
What?
Commander? You mean yourself?
Yes.
While you were wandering as a vagrant, I earned both our share of honors. So I see.
And?
And you. Clearly you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has occupied you instead? I pursue a mission, one that far outweighs any glory found in the Order.
Whoops.
Oh, of course. When you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as a loyal guard was well and duly snuffed, wasn't it? I suppose you had a little choice but to cling to your search for his shadow. How dare! Choose your words with care. No need. I have nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkensberg.
Sorry.
My apologies. I'm sorry you had to see that. Are you okay? What a scumbag. I'll ask about her.
Listen.
Tis kind to ask. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by my choice that our promised paths diverged after all. But we cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. Wilhelm, let us fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now.
I have not the luxury.
Nice. Now the auto guard. Very good.
Pardon me.
Begging your pardon, but how do you know that fellow who just left? Merely an old friend. You don't say. Well, see you around. Wow, okay. That was weird.
Very well.
Let us leave our training for another time. 100 drills or 1,000 swings. We'll take an unsparring regime indeed to purge this distraction.
That reminds me.
No one to talk to. Informant?
A bit of him. Want in on this?
You surely heard of the stretch of desert to the south here, the Tradia Desert. It lies beyond the larger gate. Most travelers and cargo arrive on the Grand Trad after making their way through the desert. Consequently, there's no shortage of people who have been attacked while traveling through it. They're harassed on the journey by swarms of Valmo and giant monstrous birds. The threats are too numerous to name, but the worst is the man-eater Manjula. Word is, not only does it breath burn like fire, it also spreads a foul poison. If you fight it, you should also be wary of its howl. In addition to being resistant to heat, fire magic is ineffective against it. The blaze only invigorates it, so mind your tactics. Conversely, it's quite susceptible to cold, meaning ice magic is effective. You best remember that and prepare accordingly. That's about all I know. Unless you want to end up as another set of bones, getting bleached by the desert sun, you better know when to run. Okay. Strong against fire, weak against ice.
Amazing.
I'm trying to think, what could I do right now? Can't go to the dungeon because it's night.
Amazing.
Oh damn, my popularity massively increased. I went from 8,000 to like 6,000. Jund Outsider.
Amazing.
What do other people do? Spend time with someone, spend time at a place. Oh wait, no one did that. Heard a story, talked with the pagan, helped out the Hush Tiny. What's the noble virtues? 9. So tolerance is my highest, then wisdom. I have nothing I can do to increase courage, unfortunately. Or eloquence. I mean, eloquence is only in the day with the one girl. I think we'll just do imagination. So we'll talk to the storyteller.
What is it? All right then.
Wait, new. Oh, I got more specific teleportation.
Let's head there right away.
There might be something at the tavern, actually.
What am I gonna do, eh?
The Sanctus Pilgrims won't hide their contempt for the Elda. Nah, nothing, I don't care. Okay, yeah, we'll talk to the fairy guy. I think he has no more stories, though. But I just want imagination to level 2.
What do you want to do?
My thanks.
All right.
It's like almost there. Almost there.
It would seem the disaster was averted.
Yeah, thanks to me. Me and me alone.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty?
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me. If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right?
I mean, don't be racist.
You know all I know.
Just
now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Is that a problem?
Luis is second in the standings. Any strikes against him would be likewise disrupted. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there.
Oh my god, Maria,
She
no.
just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
You're kidding.
Memorandum. Royal magic protection. Yeah, we know about that. Melancholia crystal. Unusual dangerous magma crystal that few knew of until recently. Characterized by their peculiar form and the rampant pulsing of magma inside. Massive melancholia crystals can form very quickly, magnitudes faster than average crystals. They are seldom discovered and the conditions that form them remain unknown. Melancholia, same thing. Portraits, saw that. Senate, we know who they are. Half-Blood, saw that. It's like every other Half-Blood in fantasy, everyone hates them. Zorba, yep. Town Crier, yep. Closery, archaic word of prayer and sanctism. Every person in the kingdom, regardless of religious affiliation, is familiar with this solemn oath. It is an extremely ancient word that predates the Uchronian calendar. Its exact origins are unknown. They actually do pray, like, okay, so that's them, like, bowing, kinda, is putting both their hands in front of them.
What is it?
If I had a guess, she's at the Citadel, where Grius died, or she's trying to get there. That'd be my guess.
I'm out of ideas. Just can't believe it's true.
That's enough now.
Ridiculous. Oh, I'm in it now.
This is all right.
No, she's not here.
Well then.
Tournament?
What should I do?
So foolish.
So foolish. That's terrible. What exoneration? What is it?
Grand, innit?
What the fuck is she?
What shall I do?
All right then.
Did she leave town? There's no way.
Come off it.
Wait!
There are some places we still haven't searched yet. I don't know where she could be. And there's no map marker. I actually legitimately have to look for her.
Stop that at once. I certainly...
I'm sorry, that guy was tall. He's like massively taller than everyone. Holy shit.
You You little bastard.
I can't.
Not there.
Can I be the king?
Tournament?
The pub? I don't know why she would be here.
What am I gonna do?
No, don't care. Oh wait, can you... Oh, no. I was gonna say, maybe I could use Gallica, but no.
Can I be the king?
You little bastard.
No, not here.
You
Where are you? The church?
the only game in town.
No?
That's terribly
Stop that at once!
so foolish it arouses.
If I had a get, I would think she'd be near here, because this is where Grius died.
So foolish it arouses.
What should I do? What's going on? Well then.
This is all right.
What shall I do?
Wait, did I hear something?
This is all right. What'll I do?
That's enough now.
Where the fuck is she?
You sound like a dad.
Sorry.
Hey!
Go through the back alley.
You sound like a dad. I know that.
I guess I had to talk to one NPC. Because I was okay, the only place that made sense to be would be the Grand Cathedral, but I guess I had to find the one NPC that saw her.
Stinking.
Oh, I'm in it now. This is all right.
Hello there.
She just went inside. The way her eyes looked, I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets. Oh, they let her all the way inside? That's crazy.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again.
My heart.
It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe! Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Try to calm your mind. Don't be so tense.
Fair enough. I suppose if I've any real weaknesses, it's that I don't know how to relax. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Wanna read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm tired.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it will be easy, and the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wait, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. Ah! What are we supposed to do?
We gotta win it.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait! It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
For Maria. Yes, we're doing it for her.
If it's for Maria's sake.
I see.
Right.
Do it for her. We're gonna get a poster board with her face all over it.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Okay, we have a plan. We got Maria.
Good heavens.
She's not super
Haven't
sad
you put
anymore.
yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Oh my gosh, hello. Thank you for the raid, Nom. And hello, Pai Pai. Unironically, you guys are coming when I'm planning on finishing the stream, ironically enough. Because I gotta get ready for work. No, how was your stream, Nom? I saw you were doing the forests.
I'll admit I'm nervous, but...
Of course you are. Who'd not be in
Continue
this
stream, I have no
situation?
choice in it.
I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
You know, I wish I could do that, but unfortunately, I live in a capitalist society.
Who will be the next king?
You know the song, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world? I'm a capitalist guy in a capitalist world.
Wow.
And I'm
Then I'll
suffering.
cheer for you as
I'm
loud as
dying.
I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
that was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well,
Unironically, no, I'm going to be
you,
king. I will
we'll
kill the
have to make
prince
quite a
at the very
ceremony,
last
people.
moment and take the throne.
Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you.
To be fair, I've been on a
hope you win the
capitalistic
race.
diet
You'd
my
be a
entire
good
life.
king.
I might need something a little different.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Oh my gosh, there's no end to the cutscenes.
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
Look at me. I am the Capitan.
I'm asking the questions here.
Did I just hear you right, mate?
Don't make him mad. You're gonna make this more difficult.
Well, fuck him. He's
Well,
rude.
I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you
Your time
in
has
that
come.
pack of recruits
Well, I
that
hope
went
you
off
have
to
a
the
good
Northern
Memory
Fort?
Pai Pai.
Thought I heard
Also,
they
you
were
too,
all
Nom.
wiped out.
I'm glad you saddled me with everyone right before we
got a
all
deserter
leave.
turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
I like how the monsters are just people.
Bounties is bound to make me stand out.
The real monster are the people among us.
Probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you not here for this tournament then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Oh my god, another gay
Any
man.
idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance of winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal?
He's a
Any idea what
monster
he's
in
up to?
terms of societal standing. Maybe he has a big head. Yeah, true,
This
true.
criminal has a really big head?
Come on, that's a stretch. And if he had a gigantic head, you'd think they'd mention it in the contract.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain from Atira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Martira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Oh, thank you. God. That was so much talking. You know. Made good progress. Saved the kingdom for the giant human. Gonna work our way to be king. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who dropped by. Thank you, Mr. Pai Pai Nam, for talking, vibing. Hope everyone has a good rest of your day. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. And I don't know, I really have put Trapped on the complete sideboard now. I just want to play this game all the time. So I'm not going to promise any more speedrun streams, because I just want to play through this game. If I ever get tired or need a break from it, I might. But I'm going to try to stream again tomorrow for 2-3 hours, maybe more. But yeah, until then, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you.